guys, welcome back to my channel Wrecking Unreal. I hope you are doing great. Today we are going to start our new tutorial for snow environment. We have completed our first tutorial for the ocean environment. I hope you all guys like it. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section. So here we go. First we need to create a new project. This is the first window we have when we start our Unreal Engine. So we need to go to this games and we need to select the third person template and make sure to take this ray tracing. And so this is the project location, this is the project name. We can rename it to snow scene. Okay, and just hit this click button. Okay, this is the start window. We have this third person template. I'm using the Unreal Engine 5.21. The latest one is the 5.32, I guess. But you can use that as well, but I'm using this one. I have some issues with that with the latest version, so I'm sticking to this one. So this is the default third person template. First of all, we need to create a new map or new level for our project. For this, just open the content browser and create a new folder. You can rename it to anything. I will go for the snow environment. Just double click on it and right click and create new level. We can go and rename that to snow scene. Double click on this your new level. So here we are. This is our new level and it's totally dark. There is no lights in there. First of all, we need to create the landscape, then we need to set up the lights. For that, you need just slow down your mouse, and this is the grid we have. We just go to the landscape and hit this create button. Our landscape is created, and go back to the selection mode. Now we need to create the basic lighting setup. But one thing, this is so important that we are not going to use this basic lighting setup for our project. We can use it for now, but when we go through the project, we will use the ultra dynamics. It will control the weather and it will control the sky. I have the plugin for that. I will share it on my channel as well. So for now, we can use the basic lighting setups. For that, just go to this window and go to this environment light mixer and create everything. Create skylight, the atmospheric light, sky atmosphere, volumetric cloud, the height fog, and just close this window. So this is our landscape. Yeah, the basic setup is done. We have created this landscape, we have set up the basic lighting. Now we need to go to the project settings. There are some settings we need to change, and type in ray tracing in the search bar. Use hardware ray tracing when available. Just take this up and ray trace shadows and the ray trace skylight. It will take some time, and you need to just make sure that this one is ticked as well. Generate mesh distant fields, and just go down and select this one, enable ray tracing while editing, and this is new mesh objects. Take this one and we are all good to go. Just close this window. Okay, now we need to add texture to our landscape. It's pretty easy. Just go to this plus sign, this Quixel bridge. Okay, this is the Quixel bridge. I will scroll down to local, as I already have downloaded the asset for me. And this is the trampled snow. This is the basic texture for our landscape. You just need to download this one if you haven't downloaded it. You can search this name in the search bar and you will find it, and make sure to download it in the highest quality. After downloading this asset, just click on this arrow. It means the export nanite. Just click on this and it will add to your project. After that, just close this window, open the content browser, and you will find a new folder called Megascans. and go to the surfaces, the trampled snow. This is the snow material we have. Now we need to add this material to our landscape. Just scroll it down and select your landscape and go down. This is the landscape material we have. Just open the content browser, select this one and click this arrow. It will automatically detect the material you have selected for this landscape. Okay, so this is our landscape. Okay, this is our basic land material for this project. Now we need to change some settings for this material. For that, go to the content browser, open this up, and these are the settings or the properties for our material. I need to change just one setting here. This is the normal strength, and we will select it to 1.5. You don't need to change any other settings. You can just play it around with anything you want, but I don't recommend to change any settings for this texture. Just save this one and close this window. Now we need to add 3D models from sketchfab. I will use the 3D house models for our project. It's pretty easy. I have done this in our first tutorial. So you need to go to the website. This is the sketchfab.com. You need to go there, and this is the farmhouse. You can search the farmhouse in the search bar and you will definitely find this. Scroll down and where you will find the download 3D model, just click on it and download this GLB file. The texture size is 1K. Just download this one. I am not going to download this. I have already downloaded it for my project. And after downloading this to your system, just open the content browser, go to the contents and make a new folder, and I will call it house. Where is my house? This is my house folder. Right click on it and import to game. You need to go to your downloaded location where you have downloaded the farmhouse.glb. This is the farmhouse underscore glb. Okay, just select this one and open it. So this is the import settings for our farmhouse, and there is one very important settings you need to change, otherwise you will get your house in different parts and you need to organize it, and it's pretty difficult, it's pretty messy. Just don't try it. You need to scroll down and where you will find this static meshes, and this is the combined static meshes. Just take this one and import your file. This is our static mesh and these are the materials for our house. Okay, just drag this one to your scene and just bring it up. It looks good. I like it. I like that white color of it, and there is the decals for the textures, and it looks realistic. Okay, so this is our house. One thing you may notice that the texture quality is not that good. It's just a bit blurry and it's not looking that good. You can increase the texture quality by just faking it somehow. You don't need to do it, it's not necessary, but I do recommend that you will follow the next step I'm going to do to make this house a bit more realistic. It's a bit long, but if you don't want that, you can skip it, and if you want that to be more realistic, you can follow the next step. For this, you need to go to this content browser. Where are the all files we have? We have the textures. This is the texture for our walls and this is the texture for our roofs. Okay, and we need to extract the textures from this glb file, and we need to create the normal map for this textures. The normals map will make these textures more realistic for our scene. For that, you need to go to Blender. Don't worry, we're not going to use Blender in a very professional way. It's just a touch of the Blender. We need to extract the textures from that, and then we will convert the textures and we will have our normal maps for our house. For that, just minimize this Unreal Engine and open the Blender. The Blender, I think this is the best animation software we have. I love to learn about Blender more, but I don't have much time for now, but I will try my best to go for the Blender as well. Okay, you need to go to this file, import, and this is the GLB file. We have the GLB file for this house. Just click on it and browse down to your location. For me it's drive F, and this is the farmhouse. Import it. So this is the house in Blender. You need to go to this UV editing, and you need to open this one. This is the small image icon. Just click this one and open this image. This is the texture for our walls, and then you need to go to this image and save a copy. I am going to select my drive F, and I will select and I will have a new folder here, normal house texture. Just double click on this folder, normal house texture, and export this file to this folder. Okay, that's been done. Select then the other image we have. This is the roof, the grayish roof we have, and you need to do the same thing again. Save a copy and save this image as well. You don't need to select the third one. You can select that, it's totally fine with that, but I don't need to have, it's just the base of the house, and we don't need to have normals for this image as well. Okay, close the Blender. You don't need to save it, just don't save, and open your browser, and this is the website for the normal map. You just need to select your texture and it will convert it to your normals, and you can download it from here. For that, just click on it and select your PC, drive F, and this is the normal house texture. Select this one, open this up. This is our texture, this is the normal map, and just download this one. Okay, just repeat the same step again. You need to select this one now, and this is the normal for our textures, and download this one. So these are the two files we have, the normals. Just copy this one. I will just copy this one and I will just paste it where our textures are. This is drive F, and we need to go to the normal house texture and paste it here. So the normal for our roof is this one, and the normal for our walls is this one. Just close it down, open your Unreal Engine, and drag these two textures to your engine. It's pretty easy. Okay, that's been done. Save your project. Just save all. Just try to save your project more frequent. You don't want to lose your progress. Okay, obviously you don't want that. Okay, now we need to create a new material. Okay, first of all you need to rename that. You can rename it to, this is the roof, we can rename to the roof normal. Okay, and these are the walls, we can rename it to walls normal. That's been done. Now you need to create a new material. For that, just right click and select this material, and you can rename to the roof house. Just double click on it, expand it up, just open the content browser, and this is the normal roof texture we have, and you can select the roof texture here. This is the base texture. Okay, if you get bit confused as this texture doesn't seems too clear, you don't know that this texture is for the roof or for the walls, you can just double click on this texture and you can see that here it's completely clear that this is the texture for our roofs. Just close this one. Now you need to connect this is our base texture to the base color, and this is our normals. For normals, you need to have another node. A brief introduction to this blueprints. The blueprints are the coding language for the Unreal Engine, and these are called the nodes. We need to connect the nodes to make the materials. We can connect the nodes to make the different things. In a proper game, everything is connected through nodes. Okay, for our normals, we need to have a new node that is called the flatten normal. Just select this one, and you need to have a new node called constant. Okay, just connect this normal texture to this normal, and the end result will go to the normal. Now we need to select the normal's value. For that we need this constant parameter, and we can just connect this one to this flatness, and the value is 0. If you go to the 10, now you can see the texture is more clear, and just save this one and close this window. And now you need to just add this material to your house. Just select this material we have just created and drag it to your textures. Okay, now you can see the texture is more realistic, as we are creating a snow environment, and it will look bit good. Okay, you need to do the same thing for the texture for the walls, and for that just create a new material, and you can just rename it to the walls house, and double click on it. Not this one, sorry, walls house. Okay, just open the content browser and select the walls. This is the base texture for the walls, and this is the walls normal. Just connect the base texture to the base, and this is the normals. We need to have two nodes here. The first one is the flatten normal, the second one is the constant. Okay, just connect this to the normal, and the end result will go to the normal, and the value we need to change will go to the flatness, and select this to the 10 value. Save this one and close this window. You need to select this material we have just created, the wall house, and just drag it to your house. Okay, I think it feels more real. You can skip this step if you want, so but I do recommend to do it. Okay, now we need to have, okay, okay, that's been done. Our landscape size seems bit small. Just increase this. You can move this object by using the WK. It will move this project like this or in any direction you want. Okay, if you want to rotate your landscape or any other object, just select with E and you can rotate it like this. And if you want to scale your object, anyone, just select R and you can go like this, or maybe in any direction you want. Or if you want your 3D object, for me it's a landscape, to just go uniformly in every direction, just select this white one and just drag this up. Okay, So this is our house. You can select this and drag this one here. If you change the lightnings, okay, that looks good. I like it. Okay guys, that's been done for our first part. In the next part we will add more 3D assets for our ground. We will add some cliffs, some snowy cliffs, some snowy rocks for our project. We will add some decals for our project. So stay tuned. I'm pretty sure you will love it and you will learn a lot of things from this tutorial. And again, if you don't understand something or if you are stuck somewhere, you can ask me in the comment sections. I'm always here for you. So if you like my tutorials, I'm just a request to please subscribe to my channel, keep supporting me, and I'm trying my best to give you the best tutorials for the Unreal Engine. I have spent a week for this tutorial, for preparing all the materials, just getting all the ideas, all the creative things out. So stay tuned, see you all, stay blessed, bye.